Welcome to the overview for DTTrainer software. This bottom DTTrainer icon is where students will get started with using the program, and the top file folder for DTTrainer is where the items for teachers are located. When the file folder is opened up, these three files are contained within it: DTTrainer Administration, User's Guide, and Videos. We're going to go start with the administration file. When you open up the file for DTTrainer Administration, this text box shows up, and there are four file tabs at the top. The first one is Student Administration. This is where you can create students, delete students, look at their reports, and do special configurations for the training that they will do. The next tab is Common Administration, and this is where you can select programs, change their student options, change the reinforcers, do maintenance, and do a class level roster. The final fourth tab is just a tab with tips in it, and you can scroll through and read some of the tips that they offer for you. Next, we'll go through the steps of how to create a new student. So in your DTTrainer folder, we're going to click on the first file, the DTTrainer Administration, and then when you do, this text box comes up, and under the Student Administration tab, it's the first tab at the top, you are going to click the Create button that is in the currently selected students. And when you hover over it, it even says Create a Student. You need to create a student before you can start training. So click on the Create button. After you click the Create button, this text box will come up, and it just tells you that it's going to take you through a sequence of steps to initially set up a student, and it'll offer you the chance to set up their choices as well. So go ahead and click the Yes button. Next, you will be given a text box to fill in the name of the new student. Type in the new student's name and click Done. Here you will be able to put in how long you expect the student to work on DTTrainer in one session. And they give you a limit up to 60 minutes, and you could put in whatever session duration you want. This text box allows you to choose either mouse or touchscreen for the input for using DTTrainer. For almost everyone, it will be the mouse. A few students do have access to a touchscreen. In that case, the teacher will click the touchscreen for the input device here. In this next box, you are going to select the training profile that best describes the student who will be using this. Select what area you want and then click the Done button. This next text box just says that you are going to add one or more programs for trials, and then you're going to select and follow the instructions. So here you're just going to click the OK button. This next step allows you to choose the content programs for your student. As you see, there is quite a long list here that you can use the scroll bar for to scroll up and down to choose what you want your student to work on. There is also a detailed list of this at the bottom of the web page in a PDF format that you can save on your computer and refer to when needed. There is also a list that goes through and really identifies exactly what is included in each one of these trials. So select the ones you want. When you do, it comes up into the Filter Viewed Programs area, and then you will be able to select it and then exit out of this box. This box allows you to put a set trial timeout amount. The default is 10 seconds. You could put it as little as 5 seconds or as high as 20 seconds. And this is the amount of time you are giving your student to respond to the trial before it is counted as a no response. Once you enter the time in, then click the Continue button. This text box will allow you put in the number of times you want the student to see the question, even if answered correctly. You could put it just one time or as many as 4 times for those students who need that. Once you're done entering a number, click the Continue button. This text box just tells you that we're going to choose our reinforcers next. So here, just click OK. There are a lot of reinforcers available for you to choose from. All you have to do is click on the plus sign in front of one of the reinforcers and lists will pop down, and you might even be able to go into more. Like for sounds, if you open up sounds, you can get children's songs, and once you open up that, you can get girl or male, and then from there you can decide. Whatever reinforcers you choose will show up in the right-hand column. You can also remove one by just highlighting it in the right-hand box and clicking the remove button at the bottom. Once you are done, click the done button in the lower left-hand corner. This text box gives you one more chance to edit the student's name that you have configured it for. So make sure the name is correct and just click the done button. You have now completed the basic setup for your student. Again, if you want to make additional changes, you can use the Options, Programs, or Reinforcer buttons. The Students Training icon is on the desktop folder of DTTrainer Students.